After doing the diagnosis, they'll understand about the health issue. What are the health issue they have? What is the health issue? Exactly, they are going to diagnose that one, and they are going to identify that one. One time they are going to do the diagnosis. After treatment, one more time also they are going to do the diagnosis, whether it was normalized now or not, to cross check. Two times they are going to check the scan reports. Two times they are going to do the testing. Same way this one also. Before to that, after to that. Okay. Here, before to that, whatever we are going to do, it is called as data exploration, and data exploration will be done on the raw data. What are the data exploration is there? It will be done on the raw data. And after data cleaning, you are going to do the data analysis and presentation. Plots would be the same. There is no difference in the plots. Histogram will remain histogram only. Now, whatever the plots I am going to explain, the plots in Matplotlib. Okay, today we are going to start with the Matplotlib, followed by Seaborn. These two are covered in the Python. And along with the Matplotlib and Seaborn, I'm going to cover in terms of Power BI and Tableau. Power BI and Tableau. So total 4. Out of 4, 2 of them are from Python itself, Power BI and Tableau. So now everywhere histogram will remain histogram only. Once I have explained the histogram, I'm not going to explain one more time in the Power BI. Histogram, histogram. It is not going to change. The word will not change, plot will not change. For what purpose it will not change, application will not change, anything will not change. Okay, power box plot also same. Scatter plot also same. Count plot also same. Bar plot also same. Whatever the plots are there, once we have discussed about the plot means the plot is same in wherever it is. Then what is the difference means? Here we are going to write the Python code. Here they are called as tools. When compared to any programming language or query language like SQL, or when compared to Python, any comparatively, obviously the Power BI and Tableau will be the easy one comparatively. Why? Because they are tools. Tools always be easy when compared to your programming languages, because in the tools only the buttons will be there. Just we have to click on that button, it will work. Always tools will be easy. Okay, when compared to a full stack developer, DevOps is easy or full stack development is easy means DevOps only easy. Any person in IT industry will say that if you are from non-IT, or if you are not having the good awareness on the programming, you are not able to apply the logics properly, and then in that case, it is better to select the tools like a DevOps or anything else. Example purpose. So in the Power BI also, Power BI is a tool. What is the difference between a tool versus programming language? Means here we have to write the programs, that is code. We have to write the code. But in the Power BI or in the Tableau, just we have to click on that. It will work. Is the point is clear? So tools will be always when compared to easy. At the end, finally you will come to a conclusion that, sir, Power BI is only easy. No, sir. Obviously. So Power BI clicking is always easy means tools will be very easy. Then tools is easy means then we can get the jobs under tools means when the work is easy, automatically salary also will be easy. Right? So you'll have the salary comparatively less. Why you are not choosing the Power BI developer? Why you have chosen in terms of data analytics means only reason is salary will be more. Those people will exclusively work only on the Power BI, but you guys will work on the multiple tools and skills. Okay, if you are enrolling only for Power BI course in Naresh IT, on the day one, once again they'll explain for you what is the type of the data. Not only Naresh IT, wherever you enroll. Example purpose, I'm saying Naresh IT. Okay, so first they'll again explain you what is the types of data, what is meant by continuous variable, discrete variable, all these things in the day one class. After that, they'll tell you what is structured data and SQL basics for 1 week to 10 days. From there, they'll say that how to do the data cleaning. How to do the data cleaning, where we have discussed that one in the Python. They'll explain how to do the data cleaning in the Power BI. Now I'm going to show you the histogram in the Python. They are going to show you the histogram in the Power BI. I'm going to explain for you the mean, median, mode values and all the statistical parameters in the Python. They'll show everything in the Power BI. So everything from the starting step to ending step. Go outside and eat and come back. Complete your food and come back. Right? So once we are having whatever that we are having, that is if you are a Power BI developer, everything from the starting step to ending step, they'll explain in the Power BI. If you are a Tableau developer, starting step to ending step, they'll explain in the Tableau. If you are a Python developer, everything they'll explain only in the Python. If you are a combination of all of them, now individually Power BI will take 1.5 months. Individually Tableau will take 1.5 months to 2 months. Individually Python will take 1.5 to 2 months. Individually each and everything will take. But here we are not going to discuss like that, right? Individually. So it is a combination. So some we are going to extract from SQL, something we are going to do in the Python, something we are going to do in the Power BI. Okay, the entire data analytics project will be done in this way. It is a combination of Python, SQL and Power BI, or Python, SQL and Tableau. One project we have to do Python, SQL and Power BI. One project we have to do. Two projects you have to keep in the resume. One project you have to keep in the resume, end-to-end project of Python, Power BI and SQL. First you have to extract the data from the SQL, connect to the Python, do the entire data exploration and data cleaning, and from there you share it to the Power BI and do the presentation. Second, same thing with the Tableau. Right? Now coming to this where I'm going to consider the data. This is my data. So in this data, I have taken a few continuous variables and along with the categorical variable, also along with the one count variable. So study hours, number of study hours is the continuous variable. Marks is a continuous variable because individual value will not make the sense. Why it is a continuous variable means the student with 42 marks, student with 43 marks will not make the sense. How many students are between 40 to 50 will make the sense. So interval is making the sense means it is called as continuous variable. Next, gender, it is a categorical. Clearly it is in the text format, so it is categorical variable. Number of assignments, it is a count variable because here we can't get the 1.1, 1.2 like that. Right? Never the decimal values are possible in this particular column. Next, so first I'm going to separate the continuous variables and along with that I'm going to separate the count variables and categorical variables. For discrete variables we are having the different types of plots, and for continuous variables we are having the different kinds of plots. Right? Now coming back, so here we are having the analysis and plots. So as we have completed 3 stages, what are the 3 stages means? That is first stage, the business problem understanding, that is common for every project, followed by data exploration and data understanding and data cleaning part. Now majorly we are going to focus on the analysis part and presentation part. Analysis plus your presentation, I mean applying the plots, both combination is called as exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis. Exclusively only analysis will give you the only analysis. What is only analysis means? Called as analyzing the data. Only analysis is called as analyzing the data. In this we are having the univariate analysis. Univariate analysis. Univariate means by considering a single variable and we are doing some analysis on that single variable. It is called as univariate analysis. Bivariate analysis. Bivariate analysis and multivariate analysis. So for univariate, we are having the different types of measures are available, analysis are available. For univariate, various plots are available. 3 of them are different. For bivariate also means by combining the two variables, we are having the different types of measures. Various measures are available on this. You are having the analysis over this, and by combining two variables, you are having some different types of plots. Similarly, for multivariate also same. For multivariate also, we are having various measures and various analysis and various plots. That one is different, this one is different, this one is different. Three of them are different. Are you taking at a time one variable, two variable, more than two variables? Univariate means considering a single variable and measuring. Like you are considering a single column, and if you measure like mean will be considered on the single variable. Okay, median and standard deviation, all these things are calculated on a single variable. They are called as univariate measures. Covariance correlation, it is called as bivariate measures. Multivariate means you are having the correlation matrix and multivariate correlation matrix. That matrix, what are the values you are going to fill now, this all comes under measures of multivariate. Matrix will comes under multivariate measures. And after the measures, you will analyze from that. For example, standard deviation is high. You'll after measuring, you'll start analyzing. Okay, here the standard deviation is high, here the standard deviation is less. Like this, you are going to based on that what are the output you have got from the measure, you are going to observe that one and you are going to analyze that one, called as analysis. And you are going to apply some plots like histogram, box plots, like this. Okay, sir, why you are saying as of now only histogram and box plots, sir? Because you know only those now. Other plots you don't know. Once I explain other plots also, I will use that plots also. Okay, multiple plots are there. Various types of plots are there. We'll discuss one by one in which case which plot has to be applied and what is the advantage of each and every plot. Right? Now, for example, if I am showing you histogram both in the Matplotlib and in the Seaborn along with the Power BI and Tableau, which one is easy? Which one is best? Don't ask never the question which one is the best. Always which is the best means whichever you feel easy, that is the best. According to you, whichever you are feeling convenient, that is the best. Now in the company, sir, in the company they will give the project. They say that the final answer you have to show in the Power BI means you have to show in the Power BI only. Now what is the difference between the Power BI versus Tableau means? Power BI versus Tableau is very simple. Both are data visualization tools by two different companies. What is the difference between a Samsung versus Oppo mobile? That is the difference. Both are touchscreen mobiles only, both are smartphones only, both are Android based versions only, both are everything are same. Internally small differences will be there by different companies. As it is, if it is there, it is called as copyright issue. If Samsung's whatever the mobile phone is there, as it is, Oppo releases the same mobile without changing internally one small thing also, if they release the same thing, then Samsung will put a case on the Oppo. Same way, whatever the Power BI is there, everything as it is there in the Tableau means. Why Power BI will means Microsoft will accept that one. Now, which one is best means some people will purchase the Oppo mobile. Why you have purchased Oppo mobile means you have feel that these features are advantage for you. One person will purchase the Samsung mobile. Why you have purchased Samsung mobile? If I ask the question means that person will say that I have felt the features and pricing is better for this. According to their choice. Similarly in the companies also they'll purchase. One person will purchase Tableau, one person will purchase the Power BI. What are the their feelings and amount and what are the budget according to that. It depends on the multiple parameters. So if you have to purchase a mobile phone and Android phone in the outside market, multiple mobiles will be there based on your budget. Your budget, let us assume 25,000. In 25,000 budget, multiple mobiles will be there. Why you have chosen that mobile only, miss? That mobile, that company, if I ask, why you have chosen like that means what you will say? Some reasons would be there, na? Same reasons for the company also. Right? They have felt. Means they have felt a good one, this one means others are bad. Means you have felt for 25,000 mobile, this is the best choice means others are bad. Means other people who are purchasing those mobiles are their waste people. No, no. According to them, they are feeling that one is best. According to you, you are feeling this one is the best. So in the market, different types of data visualization tools are there. Multiple. In the market, how many mobiles are there? In the Android, not models, company names. I'm asking only company names. Right? At least 10 different companies or 6 to 7 different companies will be there within the Android only. Same way, within the data visualization also, 7 to 8 different tools are there. Why you are not buying all of them? Why you are not purchasing all of them? You can purchase. Why you are purchasing? Means, for example, if you know how to use the Samsung, you don't know how to use the MI. You don't know how to use Oppo. You don't know how to use Realme. If you know one, you know automatically others, right? How to use them. Maybe initially the moment you take the mobile phone, you may not observe the features, exactly where it is located, because in your mobile phone, somewhere it will be located. In this mobile phone, somewhere it will be located. Maybe initially you may take some time to understand that particular new mobile. It may take some time initially. But finally, overall it is same only now. Same way in the data visualization tools, logic is same. Okay, initially it might be. So the person who is working on the Power BI and Tableau, like that in the market, multiple data visualization tools are there. Sir, in my company, they are not using Power BI and Tableau, sir. They are using something called as Alteryx. They are using something additional different visualization tools, sir. Now what I have to do? Open that. How much time it will take to learn, new data visualization tool? Maximum to maximum, 1 day. Maximum is 1 day. 1 day means 8 hours, not 1 day means in terms of 1 hour or half an hour. 1 day means 8 hours of work time. 8 hours of work time it will take to understand the entire data visualization tool. If you are already familiar with the plots, if you are not familiar with the plots, means again you have to learn the histogram. Histogram will be applied on continuous, means again you have to learn continuous, means again it is fresh. You already know what is continuous variables, you know what is histograms, you know what is box plot, what is Q1, Q2, Q3, statistics, plots, everything means just you have to know in that data visualization tool, which button we have to click. That is the only thing you have to know. Is the point is clear, guys? So any person who is using the Jupyter notebook, now if you are using Spider, how much time it will take to learn Spider for you? Maximum. If you take maximum amount of time, if you don't know anything about that one also, 1 hour is the maximum time. If you are very fast learner, means 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, you'll understand the scenario. Okay, visualization code, Spider, PyCharm, this one, that one, everything is same. At the end, everything will give the same output because everything at backend code is Python only. Everything has the Python syntax only. Is the points are clear? Now, coming to this is the data set. In this data set, I'm having the study hours, grade, gender, number of assignments. Now I'm going to start with the various kinds of plots. Out of plots, first plot is called as histogram. Now what is histogram? Already I told you the histogram is applied on the continuous variable and it is for univariate plot. Univariate plot means it is selected only one variable at a time. Single variable you are going to select and you are going to apply. Use it to check the distribution of the data, how the data was distributed. And along with that, we are also going to identify the whether it is left skewed or right skewed. But majorly it is used for checking the distribution of the data. That is the purpose of histogram, to observe the distribution of the continuous variable. In the interview, if they ask you the question, what is histogram and what is the advantage of histogram? Histogram represents the distribution of the data. Okay. And on the x-axis, you are going to contain the variable. On the y-axis, it will be the frequency of the variable. Right? Now, so here I'm going to consider the grade column, df of grade. plt.hist is the function. within the PLT. What is PLT means? I have imported the matplotlib.py plot as PLT. So matplotlib, okay. What is matplotlib first? Mat means mathematical. Plot means plotting. Lib means library. Mathematical plotting library. Mathematical plotting library means you are going to take one graph sheet. In the graph sheet you are representing. If everything are positive numbers, you will see only this part. If some negative numbers along with the positive numbers are also there, means this part you will see. For example, if you are not having the only positive numbers are there in your graph sheet, you are going to see only this quarter part. Because here the positive numbers of x-axis will be there, positive numbers of y-axis will be there. Every plot will be inside this only. You are seeing only this part. Basically, it is a graph sheet. Okay. Now, so here we are having the data matplotlib. It is a mathematical plotting library. .py plot. What is .py plot means? Python plot. Because matplotlib is the same library name was used in the MATLAB also. So this library will be used in the multiple cases. So particularly py plot means Python plot. So matplotlib.py plot I'm going to import as PLT. Shortcut is PLT. Within the PLT, I'm going to apply the histogram. PLT.hist is the function name. And inside that, I'm going to give the variable. For which variable I want to apply the histogram, that particular variable. df of grade column, and it is going to give the histogram like this. Now in this histogram, here can you see something it is showing? Okay, on the top it is showing something. Now what is this top it is showing now? This is a total 10 bins. It is going to take by default 10 bins. Number of bins is equal to 10. Now when number of bins is locked with 10, the interval size is going to be. So for this data, grades, what is the minimum value and what is the maximum value? Tell me what is the minimum first? 3. What is the maximum? 165. Now number of bins is equal to 10. Fix. By default, it is a default argument. If you want to change, you can change, but it is a default argument of 10. Okay, number of bins is equal to 10 means now interval is going to be, what is the interval? 165 minus 3 divided by 10, that is 162 by 10, 16.2. So first one it is going to take from 3 to 16.2, sorry, 3 to 19.2. So 16.2 will be added. So from 19.2 to 19.22, again 16.2 if you add, up to where? 35.4. 35.4 again 16.2 if you add, 51.6, like that. So this is the intervals. So see here, can you see the same numbers? First one is 3, 19.2, 35.4, 51.6. This is interval number 1. This is interval number 2. This is interval 3. This is interval 4. Like that. Now, in each interval, how many number of records are there? Between 3 to 19.2, how many records? 1 record. So, interval along with their count, 1, 1, 6. From 51.6 to 67.8, how many are there? 2 records. Now like this, it is going to create, and you are going to draw the histogram from 3 to 19.2 with a height of 1. 19.2 to 35.4, height of 1, followed by height of 6, followed by height of 2. Like this, it is going to draw. Right? This one, see, first, basically it is up to here. Whatever you are having. And second one is up to here, second bin. Third bin is here, fourth bin, fifth bin, like that. So total 10 bins will be there. Now, sir, here I don't want to see this entire part. I don't want to see miss. Then what you have to do? PLT dot show. Then that part will not be visible. Directly it will show only the plot. Show me the plot. I don't want remaining things. Just show the plot. Plt.show means just show the plot. Right? Now, it is going to take like this. Now, Nazma, it is nothing but interval. Interval. Okay. Now, next one is, sir, interval is okay, but 3 to, now tell me guys, 3 to 35, 3 to 19.2, it is making sense for you? There is any use? Means if you present to anyone, sir, 3 to 19.2, these many students are there, 19.2 to this many students are there. It is making sense? No, sir. Okay, then what you want? What is the interval you want? Sir, I want the interval between 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, like this. For that, what I'm going to do means, I'm going to take a range of 0 to 200. Now 0 to 200 range means automatically minimum value will become the 0, maximum value will become the 200. It is not going to consider the internal range. It will consider my range. If you don't give, it will take the minimum comma maximum. Since I have given the range, instead of default argument, now it is going to take the range as, what is the range? Range is equal to 0 comma 200. So now my minimum value is 0 and this one is 200. So number of bins is equal to, I'm going to get number of bins is equal to 10. What is the first interval? 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, like this. Now maximum value is 200, minimum value is 0, and 200 divided by 10, which is interval of 20. Sir, I want to give here interval 0 to 200, okay. At the same time, I want to give the number of bins is equal to 8. Now you are going to get 0 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100, 100 to 125, 125 to 150, 150 to 175, and 200. So starting number you are only fixing, ending number also you are only fixing, number of interval size or bins you are only fixing. Anything is in your hand. Choice is yours. Okay. Forget about all these things. Just by observing the data, grades, and the minimum value of 3 is there, maximum of 165 is there. According to you, what range you want, how you want to have the, how you want to observe, as per your requirement, how you want to observe. Whether it is 0 to 25 or 0 to 10, in your mind, something will be there now. Tell according to that, whatever is in your mind. 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 20 marks, 20 marks, 20 marks I want to observe. This is my requirement. Or 50, 50, 50, whatever the requirement is there. So now let me take my requirement is 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200. Sir, why 150 to 100, sir? Because maximum value 165 is there now. If it is less than 100, why I'll go up to 200 then? Then I'll keep my range as 0 to 100 only. Right? Now here, I'm going to keep the range of 0 to 200. Now 0 to 200 range, okay. Now 200 minus 0 divided by number of bins. If you log the bins, you will get the interval. If you log the interval, you will get the bins. Any one you have to fix. Which one you want to fix? I want to fix the interval. I want the interval of 50 size. 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200. Means I want the 50 size as the interval. This is I am fixing. When I fix this one, automatically I am going to get the bins. That is 200 divided by bins, which is bins is equal to 4. So here I am going to write bins is equal to 4. Automatically the interval size will be locked to 0 to 50 as 1, 50 to 100 as second one, 150 third one, fourth one. Sir, but below numbers are also showing multiple things. No, sir. That one also it has to not to show. Then what we have to add is PLT dot X ticks. They are called as ticks. Means just in the x-axis will draw like this now. One line will draw like this now. These are called as ticks. In the graph sheet, whatever we keep, they are called as ticks. So we are going to keep the x ticks as list of range of, okay, starting number is 0, ending number is 200, your interval size is 50. See, now exactly you are going to get 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200. Sir, 200 is not visible now, sir. Then 201 you write here. You take here 201. Then 200 also will be visible. Because 200 is not included now. Last number is not included now in the range function. Is the point is clear? According to your interval, what are the interval you want? As one of the student earlier has asked us, sir, I want the interval of 25. 0 to 25 or 0 to 20. One student has asked the question, sir, I want 20 as the interval. So maximum number is 200, 0. Number of bins I don't know, but interval I am fixing to 20. 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. This is my requirement. Now number of bins is equal to how much? 200 by 20, which is equal to 10. So here I am going to write the 10. And here in the x ticks, I will write the interval. What are the interval is there? That is 20 is the interval. Here three numbers you have to write: starting, ending, and interval. So then I'm going to get same thing here: 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. Exactly the same numbers. And between 120 to 140, no person is there. Count is 0. So it is gap. 140 to 160, no one is there, gap. 160 to 180, again one person is available. Is the point is clear, everyone? So according to your interval size, you select as per your requirement, but it should be a constant interval. So I want 20 to 30 as one category. I mean 0 to 20 as one category, 20 to 50 as one category, 50 to 100 as one category. One time, one interval I want means, then convert the continuous variable to discrete variable. Already I have told you discretization in the pandas, pd.cut function. Use that cut function. First you convert that as per your requirements, what are the interval you are interested, cut accordingly. The data you cut into the pieces as per your choice. And then make the plot according to that. Is the point is clear? First cut the data as per your choice. Means separate the data as per your choice. Then apply the plots. Right? So for that, what we have to use means discretization, which I have explained in the pandas, pd.cut function. Okay. Now, so this is the one diagram is clear now. plt.hist is clear. plt.xticks also clear. Y ticks automatically takes. In xticks also automatically takes, but what are the numbers it is taking? We don't want that one. Our numbers we require. So we are modifying that one. These are all called as default arguments. In the entire matplotlib, only one is compulsory, is just you have to give this one. This all nothing is required. Only this is compulsory argument. For which variable histogram has to be applied. Only this is important. Remaining it will only take everything. Range it will only take, bins it will only take, sticks it will only take, everything are default arguments. No sir, you want as per your requirements means you are going to customize. Otherwise it will take the default arguments. Okay. So you are customizing as per your requirement. This is the requirement. Is the point is clear, everyone? Next, and if you observe for this diagram, you are not having a see. I'm going to click the image, save image as. Means once your plotting was completed, now you want to present to others. While presenting to others, are you bringing the Jupyter notebook and you'll scroll up like this? You'll display the code? No. Then what we'll do? We'll keep these plots inside the PPT. So to keep these plots inside the PPT, we are going to click on the save image and that image will be saved. Here for saving the image, two options are there. One is plt.savefig. Save fig means save figure, right? So it is going to save, or you can simply click on the right click and click on the image save as. Now you are going to save this image on the desktop like this. Now on the desktop, your image was there like this. Okay. Now, okay, image is there, and this image you are going to keep inside the PPT and you are going to present fine. But in this image, what you have considered on x-axis, what is y-axis? Where is the labels? Labels means names. Name of the x-axis, name on the y-axis. Sir, on x-axis I have considered the marks of the students. On the y-axis, it is total number of students. How many students are there? Instead of saying with the mouth, keep that one. Okay, how to write that one means by adding the x label and y label. X label is marks of the students, y label is number of students. So now can you see bottom? X label is marks of the students. Whatever the name you are writing in the X label, that will be come to the X axis. What you are writing on the Y label, that will come to the Y axis. Okay. Everyone is clear? So X label, whatever the X label you are writing, sir, marks of the students. Instead of marks, grade. Grade of the students. See here, grade. Whatever you are writing in the X label, the same thing it will add. Sir, for example, here I am having the spelling mistake, sir. Instead of student, this one. Here also spelling mistake will be the as it is. As it is, it will write there. You have to cross check whether the spelling mistakes are there or not. That you have to see. So now, if you save this plot, it will have the meaning. So that they'll understand, okay, grades of the student. So grades or marks. Okay, marks of the students. And for how many students has got between 0 to 25 means one student. 25 to 55 students, 50 to 75 5 students. So from this we can clearly understand that more number of students falls between 25 to 75. That is the observation analysis. Is the point is clear? First you have made the plot. From the plot you have made the analysis. More number of students falls between 25 to 75. Only one student is there more than 150 marks. Maybe it might be an outlier also. Spelling mistake or data entry mistake also might be, but as of now whatever we have observed, sir, then it might be a wrong data means we have to do the data cleaning now, sir. Obviously after data cleaning only we'll come to this stage now. After completing data cleaning class only we have to sit in the matplotlib class now, right? In the process of data, what are the data analytics project we do, first data cleaning, after that only this will analysis will come after data cleaning. Analysis will not be done before data cleaning. Before data cleaning, whatever you do is called as data exploration. After data cleaning only, it is called as analysis. Okay, is the point is clear? Next one is box plot. Next plot name is called as box plot. Now in the box plot, variable is continuous and type of the plot is univariate plot. And what is the importance of this plot means it is going to represent the 5 numbers summary. Importance means it represents the 5 number summary of statistics. 5 number summary. What are the 5 numbers? Means minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3 and maximum. And also to check whether outliers are available or not. To check whether outliers are available or not. Is the point is clear? That is the importance of box plot. So it is going to show you the 5 number summary like this, where this is the minimum value, this is the Q1 value, this is Q2 value, this is Q3 value, this is maximum value and outlier. So it is going to represent the 5 number summary, and from this you are going to extract only whether outliers are available or not. But exactly what is the values of these values you want means then you have to write the pandas code only. Q1 value, Q2 value, you have to write the pandas. These codes where you will write in the data exploration stage itself, you will complete this one. Q1, Q2, Q3, all these things you will complete in the data exploration, right? So I'm explaining each of the stage separately. First I have completed data exploration. Yesterday's class we have completed data cleaning stage. Like that I'm separately, and now combiningly we'll do one project. Even after the matplotlib, even matplotlib also I'm explaining one of the stage. Data exploration stage I have explained separately. How to collect the data from the SQL, how to load the data in the Python, and how to apply the pandas. All these things we have discussed. Data exploration stage. Data cleaning stage separately. Today we are going to discuss the analysis and presentation stage separately, exclusively. Combine all these things is called as project. That is next class, where I will combine by taking one data set from the starting to ending. We'll combine, but I'm explaining separately, stage wise I'm explaining. Okay, so in this just if you want to extract which are the outliers, how to select the outlier records, what is the Q1 value, what is the Q2 value, you want all these things, means that you have to do in the pandas, that in the data exploration stage, right? Next one is called as scatter plot. It is a bivariate plot. It is not the univariate. For continuous variables, univariate plots are two. One is histogram, second one is box plot. Now next one is bivariate. For continuous variables, bivariate. What is meant by bivariate means at a time two variables you have to take. Okay, by taking the two variables only you can make the plots. So here I'm going to take the plots like this. What is the plot name is called as scatter plot. Now what is meant by scatter plot? Very simple. Observe here. Take a graph sheet. In the graph sheet you have to keep one dot. Just keep the dot. To keep a dot, what you require? X value and Y value. If I give 2 comma 3, what is meant by 2 comma 3 means X value is equal to 2, Y value is equal to 3, and you are going to keep one dot here, right? That is, and if first let us take an example, X comma Y, X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 3, X is equal to 3, Y is equal to 1, 5, 2, something you are having three plots like three records are like this. Now how many records are there? 3 records. How many points will come? 3 points. How many dots will come in the scatter plot? 3 dots, obviously. Now what is the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now first dot is 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3, 1 dot. Okay. 3 comma 1. This is second dot. 5 comma 2. This is third dot. Keeping a dots like this on the graph sheet only called as scatter plot. This is only called as scatter plot. I have shown you the example for 3 dots. Even for 30,000 dots also same logic. Each record X value, Y value, X value, Y value, 1 dot. Dot. Is the point is clear? Keeping the dots on the graph sheet is called as scatter plot. Right? Now for this data 10 comma 50. Now I'm going to consider this one on the x-axis, this one on the y-axis. So automatically 10 first value is going to be 10 comma 50. Wherever the 10 is there on x-axis, wherever the 50 is there, it will keep 1 dot. 11.5 comma 50, 9 comma 47, 16 comma 97, 9.25 comma 45. Like that it is going to keep the dots. Total how many dots it is going to keep means 15 dots it is going to keep. Because total number of records are 15 records. 15 records, 15 data points, 15 dots. In that negative values are there means negative, positive values are there means positive. For example, here minus 4 comma 1 is there. Automatically minus 4 comma 1 will be this one. It is going to keep a dot this side. Only positive values are there means right side. According to that. Now after keeping the dots, now next one is called as line plot. Okay, next one is called as line plot. What is meant by line plot means whatever the dots you have kept now, in that which is the first dot guys? Which is the first dot? 2, 3 is the first dot. Which is the second dot? 3, 1. That one you have to combine. 1 and 2 you have to combine. 2 and next one you have to combine. Followed by next one you have to combine. Wherever it is. Sir, for example, like this is there. Next one is, let us take like this. 3, 2. Next record is 3, 2. Next record is 1, 1. Okay, five data points are there now. First, let us keep the 5 data points. First, 2, 3. This is 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 1. So I'm going to combine with a line. Next, 3, 1 will be combined with the 5, 2. This is the line. Next, after that, from there 3, 2. Where is 3, 2? This is 3 and this is 2. So 3, 2, one line. Next, 1, 1. This is 1 dot, one line. Just combining the dots in the sequential order is called as line plot. Sir, if you draw a line plot like this, it is not looking correct. No, sir. What you will observe from this, that is the reason we should not apply the line plot on the non-sequential data. We have to apply the line plot only on the sequential data, that is time series data. Line plot is applied only on the time series data, where on the x-axis always the value has to increase. Now here in the x-axis, every value is increasing? No. If every x value increases continuously, in that case only you have to apply the line plot. For example, time series data, dates will be there. Every date will increase only now. One after one, date will increase only now. In that case, we can apply the line plot. Wherever the x-axis is having the sequential order data, in that case, we have to apply the line plot. If x-axis is a non-sequential data, don't apply the line plot. If you apply also, it will apply, but it will not have any meaning. Meaning will not be there. For example, from this plot, what you will observe? Right? Is the point is clear? Now, here, first I am going to show you the scatter plot. This is the scatter plot. X is equal to study hours. On the x-axis study hours, y-axis grade. Okay. And I'm going to take the X label. What is X label? Name on the x-axis. What is Y label? Name on the y-axis. And I'm going to give the scatter, this one like this. This is the scatter plot. Just it is keeping the dots. Just observe 10, 50, 1 dot. 11, 50, 1 dot. Like that, it is going to have the dots. Is the point is clear? Now, next one is, sir, I wanted dots in a different color. Is that possible? Or here also, histogram is in the blue color now. By default, the matplotlib will take the blue color, not matplotlib. Entire Python will take the blue color by default. Okay. If you want to change the color, then here you have to write the color is equal to something, which are the color you are interested. Dots colors will change. Sir, is there any importance of dot colors? Miss, there will be no importance. If the color is blue also, matter content is the same. From this, what you are going to understand now, the analysis will be the same. If it is in the blue color also, analysis will be the same. So your analysis will not depend on the color. Then what is the advantage of color? Means for visualization, means when you present to others now, at that times the colors are important. Anyways, you are not going to present. Anyways, colors are, anyways, in the Python, the colors are not having the importance because we are not going to present in the Python. We are not going to present in the Python. Where we are going to present means we are going to present in the Power BI or in the Tableau. So coloring we give the importance there. In the Python, anyways, we are not going to do the presentation. Sir, when we are not able to do the presentation in the Python, then why we are discussing the Python means if, for example, your project should be completed everything in the Python only, your data analytics with Python, then automatically you have to do the everything in the Python only now, right? If you have to do the same thing, final presentation in the Power BI. So once Python and this one, you know, means Power BI will take maximum hardly of 5 days to 6 days. You will only say that Sir, then Power BI, this one only is easy or something. Once you understand the plots, everything is dead easy, right? Now, so here I'm going to take the PLT dot scatter. Now this time, what is the x-axis? First argument what you are writing, that will be considered on the x-axis. The second argument will be, the second column will be considered on the y-axis. First one will be considered. What are the first variable is there now? That is on x-axis. Second one is on the y-axis. That is positional arguments. In the function of positional arguments. For example, you want to convert this one as a keyword argument, then you write it as y is equal to x is equal to. Then it will be considered as keyword arguments. Once you consider as keyword arguments, wherever order you write, it is not a problem. Otherwise, you have to write clearly positional arguments. Positional arguments means by default, it will take the first one as this one, second one as this one. Now, next one is line plot. Now, what are the PLT dot scatter you are applying between the study hours versus grade? This is the scatter plot now. In the scatter plot, just you are going to combine their points in the sequential order. Now, line plot is completed, but there will be no use with this line plot. It is like a children's diagram. There will be no use. Just by saying we have to enjoy, right? From this, we'll not understand anything. So what we have to do is, we have to apply only line plot with the sequential data when it is in the order, right? Now, so for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new column called as np.arrange of 15. np.arrange of 15 means 0 to 15. It is going to create a new column called as 0 to 15, a separate column like this. Now, this column has continuously increasing number only now. Now, let us apply the line plot between the serial number versus grade. Now, let us apply serial number versus grade. Now, this line plot is having the meaning. Is the point is clear? So, whenever you have the x-axis sequential data, x-axis sequential data, at that time you have to go with the line plot. For non-sequential data on the x-axis, the line plot will not make any sense. The same thing which I have written here. So it is a time series variable. It is also bivariate plot where you have to consider two columns on x-axis and y-axis. Represents the data change as per the time varies. Generally, line plot is applied as the time series variable. As the time changes, how the data changes. As the time changes, how the data changes is represented by line plot. So note, for line plot, x-axis value should be in the sequential order. Sequential data is called as time series data. Time series data will be in the sequential order. Is the points are clear? Anyone has any questions? Now, this is line plot, and in the line plot, sir, line plot is okay, but in the line plot, I want to see the points also. You are saying that this is the first point, comma, second point. It is attached in that way. Na? I want to see that one also means add just marker. Marker is equal to some kind of star. Then you can see the dots also. First one is marker is equal to star or marker is equal to O. O means dots. So just it is going to take the first data point, second data point. In your data set, what is the first data point? What I have considered on the x-axis, serial number. What is the y-axis? In terms of what is on the y-axis? Grade. So what is the first record? 0, 50 is the first data point. What is the second one? 1, 50. What is the third one? 2, 47. 3, 97. Just observe. You are getting the same way. First one is 0, 50. Followed by 1, 50. 2, 47. 3, 97. Like this one by one. One dot will be there. One dot is attached to each other in the sequential order. It is called as line plot. Everyone is clear? Line plot. Anyone has any questions on the line plot? No, right? Now, next, here I want to represent the multiple line plots for comparison purpose. Right? In the single Jupyter notebook cell, if you write multiple plots, everything will be combined as the one plot. What is the meaning of this? Let us understand. X is equal to np dot arrange of 6. What is np dot arrange of 6 means? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now y is equal to x. What is y is equal to x means? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Z is equal to x to the power of 2. What is x to the power of 2 means? 0 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. Let us write clearly. X is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Though it is in the array also, I'm writing in the table format for our understanding purpose, easy way. Next, y is equal to also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, z is equal to square, that is 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Next, cube, e is equal to 0, 1, 2 cube, 8, 3 cube, 27, 4 cube, 64, 125. Okay, 4 columns are created. After 4, okay, these are the 4. Right? Now, here I'm having in terms of like this. PLT dot plot of x comma y, PLT dot plot on x comma z, PLT dot plot of x comma e. Okay, so even this one also I'm not going to include. First, PLT dot plot of x comma y. What is x comma y means? What is meant by plot? Plot means line plot. PLT dot scat, PLT dot hist means histogram, PLT dot box means box plot, PLT dot scatter means scatter plot, PLT dot plot means line plot. PLT dot plot. For line plot, PLT dot plot. Scatter plot means PLT dot scatter. So PLT dot plot on x comma y. X comma y means what is x comma y? These two columns. I'm applying the line plot, that is 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4 and 5 comma 5. You are going to get a line plot like this. First one starts with the 0. Sir, points are not there. No, sir. Add the points. Add the points. How to add the points? Marker is equal to, in what way you want to add? You want to give the plus symbol, you want to give into symbol. Choice is yours. Some people will keep a dot like this. Some people will keep the dot like this in the scatter plot. Some people will keep the star mark like this. Right? Their choice now. So I'm going to take the dots like this. Marker is equal to plus. So can you see? Plus. Each point, every point was plus. In a scatter plot, first point, second point, third point, fourth point, like this. Plus I'm adding. Point as plus. No, sir, plus is not good, sir. I want a dot only, sir. Go with the O. Circle. Okay, done. Now you are having the plot. PLT dot plot, that is line plot, by keeping the dots. Now, after this, what I'm going to do is PLT dot plot of x comma z. Now, what is x comma z? What is x comma z? That is x values. What is the x values? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the z values? 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So now you are going to represent the plot between 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25. Let us see. 0, 0, 1, 1, same point. 2, 4, 3, 6, 3, 9, 4, 16. So dots. Let us add the dots for this one also. Marker is equal to O. Is the point is clear? Now, next I'm adding the PLT dot plot x comma e. What is x values? 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 8, like this. And I'm going to get the third one like this. And the third one I'm going to consider in this way. Marker. Marker is equal to again O. 3 of them. So in a single plot, I can represent the multiple line plots. Comparison purpose. It is a comparison purpose. Now, let us go with this. Sir, my question is, if I am having this one more question. First one, you are going to consider x comma y, marker as this one, fine. Second one, I want to consider z comma e, not x comma z. I want to consider z comma e. Now what happens? Let us observe. I'm writing first manually. First let us draw x comma y. X comma y is 0 comma 0. This is 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5. This is x comma y line plot completed. Now, next one is z comma 3. Z comma 3 means 0 comma 0. This is the point. 1 comma 1. Again, this is the point. 4 comma 8. 4 comma 8 means somewhere 4 is here and 8 where you are having here. So from here to here, it will go like this. Next, where is 9 and 27? Here 9 will be there somewhere and 27 will be somewhere here. Assume. It will go like this. Now, if you draw a diagram in this way, you are going to get something like this. So what is the use of this one? See, comparison means x-axis should be common. Then comparison will be done. X-axis should be common. If you are having the x-axis as the common, comparison will be correct. Sir, could you explain with an example? Very simple. For example, I'm having the date. There is a column called as date column. And every date, TCS company share price. And along with the Infosys company share price. Every day. This is the date. Okay, every date on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm having TCS company and along with the Infosys company. And now if I take here day 1, what is the TCS price? This is the 1. Infosys share price. This is the 1. On the day 2 means so that I'll observe how the trend of the companies are there. Comparison wise, it will be easy to compare. So TCS company and along with this one, how these two are comparison. I want to do the comparison. Is the point is clear? When two line plots are drawn means they are basically used for comparison purpose. When you want to compare, x-axis should be the same. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Now let's try with one more example. So one more example where I'm going to take like this. In this example, let me show you. As I've told you, this generally what are the line plots are there now? It is applied on the time series variable. Time series variable means most of the time series variables goes with the stock market analysis generally. So for that purpose, I'm showing you here one more and so can you see here line plot? Okay, 3 different line plots are there. Now what is the line plot between the 3 of them is? So if you keep a dot in one of the position on x-axis, what is there? In 3 of them, what is the x-axis means? Date is on the x-axis. So on this particular date, if you select any particular date, on that particular date, that is 8th May, can you say in the box 8th May 2024? On that particular date, what is the value of blue color? What is the value of green color? And what is the value of red color is there? And next date, if three of them has fallen, when compared to previous date, three of them has fallen. But compared to which was having more impact, which is having the less impact. Is the point is clear? So just see here, like this, for each and every date, you are comparing between the three of them. So in everything, it is showing that blue color is performing very well when compared to red and green and everything. So that indicates that this particular quant is a company name. This quant company is performing when compared to your BSE and normal small cap companies. This performance is comparatively better. It want to show that always we are better than the index, means which is the standard one. For example, benchmark will be there. For example, data analytics is there. Data analytics, what is the average salary of a data analyst? Means, for example, 4 lakhs is the average salary. Let's take an example. Now, what is the average salary of a data analyst of 4 lakhs? The benchmark, how many students has crossed that benchmark in this batch? How many students has not crossed? That we are going to represent, that we are going to analyze. So in that case, we are going to use. So this generally line plot is used for comparison purpose. Now out of these three, blue one, which one? Blue one indicates what? Quant. How you know that one? Because there the word was written, blue is equal to small quant. This is called as label. Label. These three of them are called as labels. Now in this your diagram, you are having three lines, but which one each is which one? X comma Y is which one? X comma Z is which one? X comma E is which one? How you can know? So for that, we are going to add the label. So here I'm adding the label is equal to, means I'm giving the name. Name for the blue one is X and Y. Then that is the name. And I'm going to give the name called as for this one. Choice is yours. What are the name you are interested? You write that name. This is X and Z. And this is the name which I am going to give X and E. So like this, I am going to give the names. Sir, you have given the names, but where it is? So after writing the names, it has to be visible for you. The names means we have to use plt.legend. Function name is legend. It is not Balkrishna. It is normal legend only. Okay. So legend. And by adding the legend, you can see what is blue, what is orange, what is green color. Right. So just it is the representation of legend. First, for legend, you have to first write the labels. Without labels, if you add the legend means it will not print. After writing the labels only, legend. And sir, below to this something is visible now. This is not important to us. Then if it is not important, why you are showing plt.show? Then it will be removed. It is going to show only the plot. I don't want that unnecessary thing. Just remove that. Right? So where we are having blue color, orange color and green color, what of them it is indicating? This is comparison purpose. After comparison, we are going to analyze. So this is showing the plot now. What you will observe from this plot? Making the plot is called as one. That is called as comes under plots. I told you here now. Measures are there, plots are there, analysis are there. Plot you are making. Plot means plt.line plot. That is plot. From that plot, what you observed? What you observed from this? That is analysis. Making the plot is different. Observing from the plot is different. Creating the plot, you require the Python code, which is not important in the real time. In the interview, they will not ask that question. how to create the line plot, what is the code behind the line plot, plt dot line, plt dot plot. Generally, we will think that code is more important, but in the interview, it is completely zero. In the data analytics interview, the code is zero. Even in the SQL, even in the Power BI, wherever it is. For data analyst, it is zero. If you are a SQL developer, coding is questions are only SQL now. Obviously, they'll ask the queries. If you are a Python developer, obviously they'll ask the Python programs. But if you are a data analyst, they'll not ask the coding questions. They'll ask the observations. They'll show one plot like this and they'll ask what you have observed from this. Now, in which one you are going to invest? So, as everyone knows, from the starting onwards, blue is increasing now. From the starting onwards, it is increasing. Starting, the difference is this much is there between the green and blue. But now the difference between the green and blue was reduced. Now, which is performing well? Blue is performing a, green is performing a. That's make the difference. Everyone will think that blue is in the top, so blue only is best. But actually, there is a lot of difference. See, for example, on this particular date, let's take an example on this particular date. What is the blue value? Write in the notes. 232. Can you see in the box what is the value of blue? In the box, inside the box. If I keep the cursor, means again it is going to be a problem. In the box, white box, small white box is there now. In that box, you can see 13 March 2024. Below to this, quant small cap value is 232.63. Okay. 232.63. Green value is 6711. Red value is 7522. Assume this is your buying price. Assume it is your buying price. 232.63, 6711.99, 7522.48. This is your buying price value. Now today, what is the latest value? Let us keep the last one. Last one you write now. 296. Second one is 9030. Third one is 10,071. That is your selling price. For blue, you have bought at 232 and you have sold at 296. Now, what is the profit you have made? How to calculate the profit percentage? Is equal to selling price minus buying price divided by buying price. Calculate. Now, if you invest in the blue, you will get more amount, or in the green, you will get the more amount, or in the red, you will get the more amount. Means in the green, you will get the profit percentage more. You will get the profit percentage more in the green compared to blue. But many people will, by seeing the plot like this, they'll assume that blue is good. Blue is good. Absolutely, it is good. But slowly, the difference between the green and the blue is getting reduced. The gap between them is getting reduced. Means one is performing high, one is performing low. Then the gap will be reduced. Is the point is clear? Between the, for example, in your simple words, in a highway, one car is there here, one car is there. Between these two, 3 kilometers distance is there. Suddenly, this 3 kilometers distance was brought to 1 kilometer. Okay. After a certain period of time, the distance was got to 1 kilometer. Now, what is the meaning of this? Either the first car has to be slow or second car has to rise the speed. Out of these two, one reason would be there. Either it has to slow down or it is going in a constant speed also, it is increasing the speed. Car 1 is going in a constant speed. It is not changing. It is going in a constant speed only. Same speed only it is going. But car 2 has increased the speed. Automatically the distance will be reduced. So finally, what is the point is, when compared to car 1, car 2 is moving with high speed. So in order to decrease the distance between them, same logic is applied here. Green one is performing more. So that analysis is more important for analyst. Is the point is clear? PLT dot plot is not important. After PLT dot plot, you'll get one output plot now. What you observed in that plot, and from that how you'll improve your business. That makes the more difference. More difference. Okay. Don't think of the code. Think of output, what we have observed, and from this how we can improve the business. Okay. Your data analyst work is only observations, and from that observations, what are the observations you are making? From each observation, how to improve the business. That is more important. Right? Next one, we are having the for discrete variables. For discrete variables, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. That is on Monday. Okay. Tomorrow you guys are having the exam at your class timing from the day 1 to till yesterday. Not today, because matplotlib was not completed now. Without completing, we can't conduct the test on this. So till, okay. So your questions might include MCQs, interview questions, and anything. But it is not coding questions. You don't need to bring the laptop. Okay. Next week, you are going to have the, once we complete the project, at least one project in the Python and something like this, then I'm going to conduct a hackathon. Now, what is meant by hackathon means, where you are going to bring the laptops to directly, both offline and online students. Even online students you can attend from online, offline students you can attend from offline. Now you have to bring the laptops here, morning 9 to evening 6. The exam will be conducted from morning 9 to 6. In between, 1 hour lunch break will be there. If you are interested only, you can take. If you are not interested, no need to take. Just in a company, how you are going to work for 8 hours for one day, just you are going to work in the same way for 8 hours in the Naresh IT lab. That's it. 1 day of work next week. Once I explain the complete project, because the hackathon will be conducted on the complete project. There, I'm going to share you the data set and the business problem. That's it. I will not explain anything. Exactly at 9 o'clock, what are the timings we are going to decide now? At that time, I will upload the data set and business problem. By the end of the day, whatever you have completed, you have to upload and you have to leave. Sir, in between, if I want to go outside, sir, happily you go and come. Morning 9 o'clock, you come to the Naresh IT. At 10:30 only, you go away. Again, evening 4 o'clock, you come. Who asked? Who is stopping you? It is a open book exam. You can copy wherever you want. From my notes, you can copy. From internet, you can copy. From ChatGPT, you can copy. Wherever you want. Only condition is, you should not ask others. Copy from the Google. Copy from the ChatGPT. But don't ask others. What we do in the company, as it is, do the same thing in Naresh IT for 1 day. Only for 1 day. Right? Sir, means what are the project you will give, it will be completed. Huh? What is the difference between the company's project versus my project is? Size of the data set will be small. Which can be completed in 1 day. Whatever the work can be completed by 1 day by the freshers, that type of work only I will share. Why I will share the 3 months project for you? Which can be completed in 1 day, that type of work only I will share. Right? And at that time only I will give the business problem in the PDF. You have to read the business problem, you have to understand, and you only have to work and you have to complete, and whatever you have completed, you have to upload. Whenever we complete the at least one project using the Python and Power BI, from there, this hackathon will be conducted. But hackathon will be conducted at that time. We are going to observe your skills in the coding and what are the remaining things. For tomorrow, you don't need to bring the laptop. Tomorrow's is only MCQs and interview questions. Right? Is the points are clear, everyone? Anyone has any questions? If anyone has any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? Please ask. Yeah, if no questions, you can leave. Yeah, done. Thank you. Thank you all. Uh, okay. I have not uploaded the solutions. Question solutions. What are the solutions are there? I have not uploaded in the drive. Only questions are there as of now. Answers will be uploaded most probably by tomorrow. I'll upload everything. Answers will be uploaded by tomorrow. Chetan. Tomorrow's morning test toss will be conducted now. After completing the tomorrow's test, every answers will be uploaded by tomorrow evening in your drive. Right? Yeah, sorry for the delay. And by tomorrow evening, it will be uploaded.